guys, it doesn't get any more southern rock country than this song, and on this lesson we're going to include the intro lick. Hey guys, this is a great fun song. Basically you're only going to play a D and a G and A, but you're going to have some variations in those chords. So before we get into anything, let's just talk about the chords we're going to need. You're going to need a D. You're going to need a D7. You're going to need a G. You're going to need a D over F sharp. You're going to need an A7. And you're going to need a C add 9. The D7 is just a backwards D. So instead of having a finger out front, you're going to have a finger in back, but these two fingers right here are exactly the same. You're just dropping this guy from on 3 on 2 all the way back to 1 on 2. On the A7, you're going to play a regular A, except you are going to leave string number 3 open. But the other fingers are going to remain the same. And then on the D over F sharp, basically just take your G chord here, bring your index finger up to 2 on 6, and then put your middle finger on 2 on 4, and keep these locked down here. If you can't do that, some people go to a D and then just put their thumb up here. Do it however you feel comfortable, but it is an important chord because it does kind of sit on it for a little while. On this song, let's talk about the lick at the beginning. I'm going to put up some tablature up here so you guys can see exactly what's going on. And we're going to go through that really slowly, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the song. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to play a D, but on this song, if you want to kind of give it that southern rock type of feel, don't put your middle finger down. Just put your index and your ring finger down. So your index is going to be a 2 on 3, and your ring finger is going to be on 3 on 2. And then you're going to strum from 4 down. And you're going to go. And we'll get into this drum pattern after a while. So the song starts off with that. Okay, the first part of this lick is going to be on string number 5, and you're going to hammer on to 2. So open 2. And then the next string is going to be open on 4. Very common country lick. And then you're going to hit 5 open. So you're going to go. Then you're going to come down here to string number 4, and on 3, you're going to hit right there, and you're going to bend it just a little bit. So it's going to be pull down on 3, bring it back up, and let off, open. So up to this point, all right, this next part of this lick is not as hard as it sounds. You're going to come down here like you're forming an F chord. So you're going to have index finger on 1 of 2, and you are going to have your middle finger on 2 of 3. And you're going to hit the first one, which is your index. And then you're going to hit the next string, string number 3, with the middle finger on 2. So you're going. So up to that point. Next part's really easy. Just lift up those 2 fingers and you're going to strum. You're going to pick each one of those strings exactly like you did with the fingers down, except this time it's going to be open. You're going to go 2, 3. So it's going to go. All together. Next part, you're going to move everything up one string each. You can either do it like this with your index. I prefer to use my ring finger and my middle finger. So your ring finger is going to be on 3 on 4, and your middle finger is going to be on 2 on 3. You're going to do exactly like you did down here on these fingers. So the first one you're going to pluck is going to be string number 3, and then string number 4. So you're like this. And then you guessed it, you're going to do the exact same thing up here. You're going to lift these 2 fingers up and repeat what you just plucked. So you're going to do 3 open, 4 open. So you're like this. All together. Slower. Again. Now you're up to the ending, which is just going to be almost like what you did on the very first one. You're going to hammer on to 2 on 5. So all together. Next, you're going to have 4 open, and you're going to go. It's going to be open, 2 on 4, open. It's going to be. So coming from here. Back to the D. All together. Practice that, work on it. Let's get into the song. The song sits on D for the longest time, and then it goes into a D7. And there is what would be considered maybe a chorus, but I call it the extension of the verse, but we're going to get into that. So let's not worry about teaching the first verse. We're just going to go ahead and go through it because there's only going to be sitting on a D, and then you're going to change to a D7. We just came out of that strum pattern. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue-tick hound, I lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I dang sure got it made. Alright, now we're up to the chorus, or what I would consider the rise to the end of the verse, because it really doesn't have a chorus. What you're going to need a G, and then it's going to go to a D, and then it's going to go to an A7, and then here's where your C add 9 comes in, right after the A7, but we're going to touch on this real quickly because you're going to need to go, you're going to have to do a rundown. Now, some people could say there could be another chord here, but I'm going to make this very easy. So you're going to go C add 9, which is going to be C add 9, and then you're going to use your index finger to do 2 on 5, and then open, and then the G, and then the D over F sharp, and then back to the D. So it's going to be like this. So the chorus basically goes like this, and we're going to come out of this D7. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. Stay on that D. Going to A7. You don't like the way I'm living. You just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Again, that was. For simplicity, all you have to do is just move one finger if you really want to. If you can't do that D over F sharp, it'd be easier just to go ahead and just run that finger. So that's the entire song, guys. And from there, it just goes into another verse, and it goes into another chorus, and then it goes into another verse, another chorus, and it just ends with a tag, and that's pretty much it. It's just a really good Southern rock feeling song. Hey guys, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and especially commenting. I love to hear what you guys want me to play next, so comment below what you're looking for. Thanks a lot.